Hello, and thank you for tuning in for a moment in the Word today. I just want to take a brief moment to let you know for you, Jesus paid it all. That is everything you've been through, going through, or will go through. He paid it for you. I believe the song said, Jesus paid it all to Him I owe. Sin had left a crimson stain. He washed it white as snow. Because when Christ humbled Himself, came down from heaven, and hung between two thieves on Calvary cross, He paid the ultimate price for us. The 19th chapter of John said that Pilate whipped him. The soldiers put a crown of thorns on his head. Then they mocked him and beat him. And although Pilate found no fault in him, the Jews said, crucify him. The chief priests, they denied him. And after they crucified him and saw that he was already dead, one of the soldiers pierced him in his side. See, this indicated that his death was at an end, but through the blood, the atonement for our sin began. And yes, He paid it all. First Peter 3:18 says that for Christ once suffered for sin, the just for the unjust, the righteous for the unrighteous, that He might bring us to God, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit. In other words, He didn't just stop on Calvary cross, but with all power in His hand, He rose so we could live a life of faithfulness. In Galatians 2:20, Paul said, I am crucified or put to death with Christ. Nevertheless, I live. That is what Paul was saying is who I am in the flesh is because of who He is in the spirit. Paul said, yet not I, because no good thing dwelleth in my flesh, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave Himself for me, because what He did on Calvary cross through the blood is canceled our debt. He took away our guilt and He bore every sin so we can live. Leviticus 17:11 said that the life of the flesh is in the blood. That means that the very essence of who we are is because of who He is and what He did. Today's word is there are so many things that you will go through in life, and you may feel like you just can't handle them. But I'm here to tell you today, you can handle it because Jesus already paid for it. And through salvation, we can now testify and say that for every sickness and affliction we bear, He paid it. For every burden and sorrow we share, He paid it. So He paid it all to demonstrate God's love for us. John 3:17 said that, for God sent not His Son into the world to condemn the world, but Jesus paid it all, that the world, that is they that dwell therein, through Him might be saved. You be blessed.